in the beginning was to use different musicians and just completely different songs, and ended up using Mike and Tony and Craig. So I guess in a way it is a band now.
Hmm.
But I mean, with Fates, after we did the last album, and Jim saying he doesn't want to write any more Fates Warning music, so I have to do something. I mean, I'm a singer. I can't just get a normal job. I need to. I mean, music is my life. It's been my life since I'm 16 years old. I've been in bands. Shit, since I was 14 years old, I've been in bands. My first time I ever sang, I think I was 14. My brother's band. So I just it's my life. I don't know what else I would do otherwise. So
Did Jim say that he didn't want to write new Fates Warning material?
yeah,
When was that? 3 or 4 years ago.
yeah. When we did Long Day Good Night, that was basically his saying doesn't want to write any more Fates Warning music. So doesn't mean that we won't ever tour again. I mean, I would love to tour again, and Jim would as well. We already discussed it. Um, it's just a matter of getting everyone together, because Joey's in 5 or 6 different bands, and uh, Bobby Jazarmbek. Bobby's now playing with George Strait. It's like one of the biggest country music stars in the world, and Bobby's his drummer now. But George doesn't really do normal tours. He does one-off shows now and then, and so it's really hard for Bobby to leave for more than a week or two to be on tour. So, we've been trying to deal with that lately. But next year is the 40th anniversary of Fates Warning, so we're discussing doing a few shows next year around the world. Not a full tour, but some shows every few weeks or months apart. So hopefully that'll work. Let's see.
So there will be no more new Fates Warning music in the future.
Doesn't seem like it. I can't speak for Jim, but I mean, of course,
Yeah.
I would love to, and everybody else would. But at this point, I don't think Jim wants to write anymore.
Why that? What do you think? Did he reach
Gotta
this?
ask him, man. You
Yeah,
gotta ask him. You know, can't speak for him. Sorry.
yeah. Would you do something so different like Jim did with Kings of Mercia? He did an album that's quite different from what Fates Warning do.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
rock oriented. Would I? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I just did this album, and I'm thinking about doing another one. I'm not sure what that would even sound like at this point. It's too early. I mean, this one hasn't even come out yet. But I will say that I just finished another album a few weeks ago.
Solo
Um,
album.
no, with Jim. Jim and I did an album together.
Mhm.
So it has a name. We have a label. It's finished. Um, uh, it won't be out until next year, but all songs are written by Jim and myself, and it's not called Fate's Warning. We thought about it, but eh, it's just very different music. Uh, I'm gonna have to wait a while until it actually comes out, a single comes out or something, but it'll be quite a while. Again, I don't think it's scheduled to be released until next year sometime.
Hmm.
So
And other musicians in that project?
just me and Jim.
Just you and Jim. So it won't be a touring project, just a studio project.
Mm,
Who knows?
who knows? Yeah, who knows? But that was a lot of fun, and it was different.